everyone, welcome back to Frenchies Bakery. Today we are going to be making an American flag cake. I'm so excited because it's going to look like an actual flag. It's going to be a sheet cake this year. As you guys know, I have made so many American flag cakes, a bunch of different variations. I made one where you cut into it and it looks like a flag, which that is one of my all-time favorites, and I promise you guys you can do it. I know it looks like really scary and really intimidating, but practice makes perfect, because trust me, my first one was not the cutest. So I'm telling you, practice seriously makes perfect, and you guys can do it. So I'll link the video above and you can go check that out, and you guys are gonna be phenomenal at it, trust me. I also made one where I think the cake was like circular, and I did the stripes around the side and then the star part of the flag on top. And I think those are the only two videos I posted of American flags, and then this is going to be our third one. And I think this is just gonna look really, really awesome, because it's gonna actually look like a flag since it's going to be a sheet cake and flat and everything. So I'm really excited. So our cake flavor today is going to be just plain old vanilla. I have an awesome recipe for you guys of my vanilla cake recipe. I can link that above. Turns out perfect every single time. I love it so much. So you guys can go check that out if you need a new little recipe that you're looking for. And I'm thinking I'm going to fill in between the cake layers with either raspberry or strawberry filling. I haven't made that decision yet. We'll get to it once our cake is baked. But they're both red, so I thought that would be fitting. And I love the taste of both of them with my vanilla cake recipe. It just throws everything together. It's so, so yummy. And then the icing is going to be a cream cheese / buttercream icing, because I had both in my fridge and I'm just gonna mix them together so I have enough to decorate this whole cake. So I also have a video of that showing you guys how to make my buttercream icing. I give you guys a lot of tips and tricks and secrets from bakeries, so it turns out really, really good, and it's a really short and simple video for you guys to watch. So I love my buttercream. It's so good. I can eat it out of the bowl. Mike's always eating it out of the bowl, so I barely have icing left over because he's always eating it. So the first thing we're going to do is bake our cake. I have yet to bake my cake. Normally I do this the night before, but I'm running like way behind this week. I have so much to do. So I have my vanilla cake batter here. There's a bunch here today. And I have my 13 by 9-inch cake pan. All right, so we're just gonna pour this yummy batter into our cake pan. And I'm probably gonna fill it up like a fourth of the way full. We are going to fill up 2 of these pans, so we have 2 nice gorgeous layers, and we can fill in between them with our filling and icing. So our cakes are baked and cooled completely, so now we are going to be filling the center of our cake and putting on our crumb coat. So I do have a bunch of raspberry filling in my fridge, thank goodness. I thought I only had like a little bit left. So I have plenty to do a raspberry filling, so I'm going to be putting a nice thick layer of icing down, doing a border, and then we will put some raspberry filling in the center. You guys can use raspberry jam, look up fillings on Pinterest. I'm just going to be using some raspberry jam today because I think it goes so well with vanilla cake. So we are going to do that, put on our crumb coat, pop it into the freezer for a little bit, and then we will start decorating our cake. The cake chilled for about 15 minutes. Now we're going to put on our final layer of icing. So we're going to stick with white because I want the sides to just be white and the flag is just going to be on top. I guess you could do like a border on the side of red and white stripes on the side, but I'm just going to be putting it on the top. And I want to avoid putting a crap ton of icing on top of the cake because doing the flag design all together is going to be a lot of icing. So I definitely want to stray away from a bunch of icing on top as much as I possibly can, but we're going to try and put a nice thick white coat on the sides, and we're just going to smooth that out, and then I'm going to pop it back into the fridge and we will work on the design on top once it cools completely. All right, you guys, just so you're not thrown off, I changed my outfit. I have on a gold necklace all of a sudden. I actually went to dinner, so I'm in a totally different outfit, and I just wanted to let you guys know before we started working on all of the other things on the cake. All right, so we're gonna get back to the cake tutorial now. Okay, all right, you guys, so we have our final coat on our cake, and now we're going to start working on the flag. So I want to do like a nice little outline here so things kind of stay a little even. So I have a little ruler here, and we're going to be doing our spaces about an inch apart. We're gonna be doing 13 red and white stripes, and then I'm going to do a little block here for the blue part with the stars and everything. So let me measure this out, and then I'm gonna draw like a rough little sketch of the lines and everything, and then we will pipe on our design. Stripes. So I have some red icing here fitted with the star tip. This is the Wilton 1M tip. And we're just going to do a burst of pressure, and I'm going to do a zigzag motion back and forth all the way across. And then I have some white icing here, also fitted with a 1M tip, and we're gonna do the same thing, zigzag motions up and down. We're gonna do all of the stripes. Now we're going to add on our blue icing. This is also a Wilton 1M tip, and we're gonna do the same zigzag motion just for the blue part, and then we are going to add on our stars, which is going to be the rest of our white icing fitted with the 1M tip, and we're just gonna do a burst of pressure, and we're gonna do a few stars on top of the blue. Alrighty, you guys, just like that, our American flag cake is finished. I am loving this cake. This is probably second on my list. I'm always gonna have a super special place in my heart for the one when you cut into it and you see the American flag. I love that. So maybe next year we can do this same cake and then have the inside look like an American flag, because oh my gosh, I just think that is so cool when you cut into something and it looks like something. So I really love this cake. I know it's gonna taste really good. This is for me and my family. I'm gonna share it with everyone. I don't have to take it anywhere for anything, so I get to enjoy it for myself, and I'm really excited to have a slice of cake for myself because I haven't had one in a while. And then of course Mike is probably gonna eat 12 million slices for himself, even though he already ate like half the bowl of the icing because that's what he loves the most. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a super simple type of design. It went really well, really easy to do, and a sheet cake feeds a lot of people. So if you guys are gonna be having like a big July 4th party, you can feed a bunch of people with this really cool American flag cake. I love how it looks on the top. It's like kind of hard to show you guys without like tilting it the whole way, but I really love the way it turned out. So I'm gonna show you guys a few different angles after I say my goodbyes, and I'm also going to cut into it so you guys can see the awesome insides of the cake. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye.